Welcome to the 2020 JCrowes Slacker runDisney 2021 Dopey Challenge Pro-Am Half Marathon Race for a Cause benefiting Kellsie's Hope Foundation and the JCrowes, member of Kelsie's Krew. We are in Abilene, Texas. It's a beautiful morning. The sun is shining and we are almost ready to get started. But before we do, let's check in with some of our runners. Well, hello there. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. So, is this your first race?
This is my first race in a long time because midi-chlorians are banning races. How dare you, midi-chlorians. So, yeah, this will be the first time I run double digits since the Princess Half Marathon. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
Well, do you have any strategy for today?
I think just putting one leg in front of the other is the best thing to do. As long as that happens, I'm getting there.
Okay. Are you gonna channel any specific energy or movies or people today?
Yeah, if I'm like any runner in the world, I feel like I'm like erik.t.red. I channel very many of his attributes. I'm super fast. I set world records, and I'm charming. So I'm ready to tackle this this thank you half marathon, even though I'm probably not running the half marathon.
Well,
let's talk to the guy who is.
Well, you heard it here first. Oh my goodness, everyone. Here's the man of the hour. We've got the JCrowes. JCrowes, how are you doing today?
You know, feeling good. Ready to PR this thing. It's a beautiful day in Abilene, Texas, storybook capital of America. You know, I just want a big thank you to all the fans out there, all the viewers, especially those that sponsored this race. We're gonna highlight them throughout. So it's gonna be a good day. We're excited.
Awesome.
Kick this thing off. Bring a little joy during this time of midichlorians.
Well, we're excited to watch all of the slackers try to get out there and do their best. Will you be having any strategies today?
You know, just as long as I am faster than Jaw Rocks and Spoon, that's really the only strategy I employ anytime I run.
It's a given.
That's really my only goal when I lace up in the morning, so I've been successful at that so far.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you today. We look forward to watching everyone on the course today. And now for the national anthem. And now, without further ado, boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys.
All right, viewers, we kick this thing off. We want to shout out to our Mile 1 sponsor. I think you can guess who it is. It's the one and only Adam Holt from the great state of Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Get it? I broke out the Colonel Sanders for him, and we are all bearded because his beard is amazing. And we are decided Mile 1 would be a trail run because that's what our boy does. So trail run Mile 1. Thanks, Adam, for the donation.
Here's our little Adam Holt story. First time we met him, he just walked up beside us and said, "You guys must be the slackers." And we're like, "And you must be Adam Holt. Can tell by your beard." Also, Adam, this is tough running with a beard. It's getting in my mouth. And as JCrow just said, any future costume should not involve a beard. But also yours is nicely manicured. And I'm eating this beard right now.
It's up my nose.
Oh yeah. Got some wooded terrain coming up right here. Oh man. Woo!
Obstacle course.
Oh, look at that trail running. Trail running at its finest. Are we
Yeah,
almost there?
sorta.
I feel it. Trail running's hard.
And they're off in their scrubs for Nurse Mandy.
We're back on pavement now. It wasn't a 60K or anything, but it was a good opening mile. So as we transition to mile 2, I want to thank our mile 2 sponsor, Nurse Mandy 10 on Instagram. Shout out up in New Hampshire, New England. Many of the viewers may not know this, some inside information. This is race day. JCrowes lived in Green Mountain State, Vermont. A little 7-year interlude. So mad respect to anyone up in the New England area. So thanks, Amanda, you're awesome. Amanda's gonna be running her first runDisney event and half marathon coming up. Can't remember if it was Wine and Dine or Marathon Weekend, but we'll be looking for her there. M to the K, I really like your pajamas.
They're OR scrubs.
Oh, are they?
Haha.
The Nurse Mandy mile's going well. To catch our breath, these scrubs are a little warm. We provide a lot of levity on the channel, but for a serious moment interlude, just wanted to shout out to all our healthcare workers out there. As you know, the Fab 5 slackers all touch healthcare in some way, directly or indirectly, through education or through direct hospital employment. So during this time of the midichlorians, it's man, it's been tough, and people are working in risky scenarios to help their community and their fellow humans. So this mile is also dedicated to our healthcare workers, whether frontline or indirect. We're out here running this half marathon to have fun, but it's also a time to reflect on what's going on in the world right now. So thank you, frontline healthcare workers. We appreciate you from the channel. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay safe. Boom. Amanda, thanks for that opportunity. Thanks for donating to Kellsie Soap Fund. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to honor all healthcare workers. On to mile 3.
All right, slackers, mile 3.
All right.
Why the paper bags?
I want to shout out to our anonymous donor, whoever you were. Thanks for the contribution to Kellsie's Hope Fund, helping support children diagnosed with cancer. So we're gonna run this mile on behalf of anonymous. So whoever you are, you just thought you weren't gonna get praise and recognition, but we're all about praise and recognition on this channel. So see how this goes.
Have fun, guys.
Jared's sitting this one out.
Gonna kind of suck.
I have no peripheral vision at all.
This is really hard to do. This is probably the most annoying thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Not super
This is
well
the worst.
thought out. Oh God, we got some weird looks. I think people think we're doing some kind of protest of some kind. Quite humid in here.
I imagine M. Kellsie there. It's getting real, getting really sweaty. There's plastic lining on that Garrett's bag.
It's warm, but it's better than the scrubs.
Yeah, because it's not full body warmth.
Yeah.
We're bringing joy to Abilenians' faces,
That's right.
one lap at a time.
Yes. Or questionable looks.
I'm gonna die.
Thank you, Anonymous, for your donation, for sponsoring the Slackers. Thank you for the opportunity to run a mile in a bag. We got lots of interesting looks. In the crazy times that are 2020, I'm not sure if people thought this was some type of protest. It's never a good protest if you can't figure out what's being protested. Either that or they think we completely misunderstand the purpose of masking. So, Anonymous, thanks for that opportunity.
You're about almost a 5K in. How you feeling?
I feel good. This was tough. Very fortunate I didn't get a paper cut to the eye, which I did in 2nd grade. I wouldn't recommend it.
Hey guys, I'm getting in my workout today. I'm gonna get my shake going. Make sure that we have some energy for today's run.
Mile 4 is upon us. Got to dedicate this one to the Contreras down in San Antonio. Our good friends Australia and Gabriel, this one's for you. I've got my LA Dodgers hat on. If you didn't know, the Dodgers recently changed their logo to a donut. I don't know if anyone, that might be exclusive drop here on the channel, but this is an LA Dodgers hat. And because I'm a skilled carpenter and a house builder, I never leave the house without WD-40. And I also never go on a run without my partner.
I'm not dressed as anyone right now, so I couldn't think of anything to do to tribute to Australia and a Manshiv, aka Gabriel, or Gabriel, aka Manshiv. But you know, I don't know. I guess we'll just run this mile.
Yeah, he'll just run it as Jared.
You just got to think that we're thinking of you and paying tribute to you guys. Get ready for Foodapalooza.
No, I did. Oh, Jared, take this time.
So I'm pretty sure the Contreras are Laker fans, but I'm repping Jody siblings Clippers shirt. In the time of the Convid Fluffies, I'm really proud of myself that I could fit into a shirt that's owned by someone her size. Gotcha. All right, it's origin story time. As many of the viewers, longtime faithful viewers know, JCrowes completely struck out in marathon weekend registration. I was fortunately in my office alone. Jared and Jodi were in their respective offices, I think, so no one saw me shed tears. Jared tried to console me with a friendly text, assuring me I'd get in somehow. At the time, it didn't help with the thoughts and feelings I was having. I was preparing my farewell speech from the channel. I was gonna retire completely. But then, in the form of a purple-haired angel, it happened. I get a text saying, Justin, I'm here to rescue you from the dismay and misery of missing out on the Dopey challenge. So, Australia gifted me her Kelsey's Krew spot with one series of emails I was in, and my whole attitude changed. And that's why we're running this very long titled race benefiting Kelsey's Hope Fund. And that, my friends, is how with one tiny spark an adventure begins.
With just one spark. Imagination. How do you guys run with long hair like this? It's probably all, I don't know, but halfway tempted to go to my hair person next time and say, hey, I need purple.
You probably forfeit your employment, but it's okay.
I'll just
Totally worth it.
We met Australia when she had blue hair.
Yeah, accurate.
We actually met almost a year ago. Oh, right? All of us.
Yeah, that's
We met
right.
in front of the Alamo.
Yes, remember it.
Remember it. Less than a couple months, we'll see them again. A little fuel for the Texas Tough 10-miler. Jody and Manshiv, they're always good partners on any Foodapalooza adventures. If we can learn from them to stay on your side of the dessert if you are sharing with someone else. Especially if it's the Lion King dessert from Tiffin's. Because that arguably is the best dessert on Disney property. So, thank you Australia and Manshiv for your donation and your friendships.
That's right. Also, how do you wear ears while you run? Kind of getting a headache. Could just be from the running.
And head sweat, man, head sweat.
Really wishing a mile was shorter. right now.
Yeah, it should have been kilometer. What were we thinking?
The sad face is right.
Good job, guys. That's 4 miles down for the JCrowes. Almost a third of the way there. It's time for some more donuts.
Fruit snacks. They're bunny themed. Easter wasn't that long ago.
I'm trying to tidy up a little.
Thanks to our balloon sponsor for you know, getting some airtime today. We appreciate you, American Hot Air Balloon Company, for
Incorporated.
Yeah, Incorporated Ltd. for sponsoring the Slackers.
Big event, exclusive registration, only 4. That wasn't an earthquake, viewers, don't worry. Only 4 people were allowed to register. Fortunately, we were able to click the buttons right at 9 o'clock and get in to this exclusive event. One of the only events in our great nation where there are 3 times as many sponsors as runners. So
yeah, I think this is the only running race that is going on in the country right now, and it's exclusive right here. So if you missed out on registration, I'm sorry. There is going to be a virtual option. Just send $500,000 to us and we'll send you, no, it doesn't come with the medal, does it? No, it may come with a t-shirt, but it's construct it yourself. We send you the link to buy the shirt, but we'll send you free iron-ons. All the letters might not be there, but just spell out your own thing, because as you know, the title of this race is this. It's right on the screen right now. So that's many packs of iron-on letters that you'll have to buy. So we'll do our best, you know, like even $500,000 doesn't buy a whole lot right now in this economy.
I'll send you a medal for a Dopey bib.
howdy, viewers. On this channel, we're known not to stereotype people or put things into a single box. So we're running this as native Texans, and we have all the native Texan gear that we, as native Texans.
I'm not a native Texan. You're not a native. Are you a native Texan?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
so
come here, native Texan.
Yeah, sorry.
We're missing our horses, though.
This is how we dress every day in Abilene. We kind of change it up when we're on camera, but you're getting to see us in our real attire.
I like your bolo tie.
I wear bolo tie without a collar usually. That's popular out here.
We eat brisket for breakfast.
So
We do.
And a taco.
Yeah.
one of the great things about the channel is you get to
Thank you, sponsor.
flyover. That's our flyover. One of the great things about the channel is you get to interact with people that you don't really know, haven't had the opportunity to meet in person, and so we want to shout out Amanda.obannon, a fellow Texan. She probably dresses like this every day too, because she's in Texas and that's how we all dress in Texas. So thank you, Amanda, for your sponsorship. This mile is for you. So Amanda was one of our live viewers for Storytime with JCrowes, the premiere. So we appreciated her thoughts and feelings. Her on-camera reactions were hopefully sincere, because that meant we were being kind of funny. So that flyover was sponsored by Amanda.obannon. She is on the vlogger, and she is from Texas.
Great state of Texas.
Great state of Texas. That is really cool. How many other events have a hot air balloon flyover?
Just wait. There's also a drive-by.
And the parade has started. Thank you. The parade. The cool bus. I don't know if you caught that on camera.
Cool bus.
The cool bus. These were supposed to be pre-race festivities, but people are sleeping later and later in the day thanks to the COVID-20. Not as much motivation to get up. So I hope they're landing, not crashing.
I don't see any panic, so This is live here, guys, and I guess they got the pit crew coming to help them land. You're about to witness a real life balloon landing, people. This is stuff that yes, it was totally expected because they're sponsoring this race.
Easy.
Nice and easy, steady. There you go, there you go, and it's safe.
Well, it's always safety first at a Slackers event, so I'm glad that they landed. They're back safely on this third rock from the sun.
Great show.
That is a great show.
You're welcome.
Shout out to French Stewart, good friend. Not really.
And J. Gordon Levitt.
Oh, JGL. All right, we got liftoff here. Liftoff. You know what SpaceX couldn't do the other day? Our balloon sponsor can. Look at these clear skies in Texas. There you go. Off you go, Dorothy.
So the Topo Chico, Amanda-Obannon, Texas Mile begins now.
Show us how Texas is tough. Fastest mile yet.
The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. Deep in the heart of Texas.
The Prairie Dog Park
Woo!
is fluffy today.
Yeah! Deep in the heart of Texas.
The hot air balloons fly over for you.
Deep in the heart of Texas. The slackers were told, use unicorn gold. Deep in the heart of Texas. We'll think you're cool if you intermittently fuel. Deep in the heart of Texas. The number one is PR in fun. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Death Star in the sky. Falcon flies twice as high.
Woo! In the heart, Texas. Mile 5, guys. Mile 5. Put that in your 10-gallon hat. Texas, hope you're proud. Lone Star.
Amanda, thank you for allowing us to display our native culture. Thanks for watching. All right, viewers, we have sponsorship of Mile 5. We know him mainly from the comment section of our YouTube channel. Erik.t.Red always comes with the good comment content. He's also a stickler for making sure that the framing is correct. So we spent extra time framing this shot just for Erik. Hope he approves. We did a little research. Viking heritage. I'm not sure if that applies to Erik, but we're assuming it does based on his Instagram handle. So this will be the Viking Mile as part of the Kelsey's Hope Fund half marathon. Thank you, Erik, for your generous donation.
Make Minnesota proud.
Making Minnesota proud, 1 mile at a time.
How you feeling there, JCrowes?
Feeling good. We wanted to do a running update since Erik describes himself in his Instagram description as runner, period. I think that says it all. Not quite halfway through. Got a little bit of gluteal thoughts and feelings.
Same.
I feel great though. So less than halfway, but we're feeling good. How's the rest of the crew?
How you doing, Kellsie?
Kelsey's doing pretty good. My left knee has been an issue since October of last year, so I try to be very mindful if it starts bothering me at all. But it feels good right now. Feet feel good, new shoes, New Balance 880 V9 is my shoe of choice. And I'm excited to keep going. We're almost halfway and I think we're gonna do really well.
I had a gluteal accident not like in the accident sort of way. I sat on Durox and Spoon's car and pulled something. So, feel a little tight. Just had my rest mile. Don't think it really helped. And this Viking vest is getting a little sweaty.
You look great though, like you're ready to liberate Iceland.
Well, it's my job.
So the rest of the slackers are embarking on mile 6. Got intermittently fuel. Still got halfway to go. So, oh, there's mile 6. I don't know. My watch is weird, but if you're still watching, thank you for still watching. You got this, guys. You got it. You got it. You're doing amazing. You're doing incredible. Amazing, guys.
It's terrible.
All right, Eric, thank you for your sponsorship of what turned out to be a pretty good paced mile. That's how we do it in Slovakia, or as Slovakians. I have no idea if that has anything to do with Viking culture. I think it may. If it doesn't, no offense meant. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the support and for all the great feedback on the channel. You're the man. Wouldn't recommend putting a long sleeve shirt on if you can help it. God bless America, viewers. It's the campaign update mile. It's campaign update. It's campaign update. We're gonna dedicate this mile to Vote Krew 2020, to letting the crow fly as we gear up for November and the Lytle Lake Water Control and Improvement District elections. I know you're riveted. I know you've been watching CNN or the Fox News or whichever one.
Al Jazeera.
Al Jazeera, where we get most of our positive coverage. Remember that when I win, we all do.
With campaign update, we also have to do a shout out to our unofficial sponsors,
Yes.
Glitter Pits, and look, both of you guys are wearing apparel that would be great with Glitter Pits. Right now we're in the testing stages of Glitter Pits, so we do not have the prototype applied to the pits as of now.
No, we're really working hard on that plant-based glitter, one that is biodegradable, really healthy for the planet, because you know we don't want that glitter to just mound up in the sands,
Because-
as Lynns Reed has pointed out.
Yeah, as if you know from Princess Half Marathon recap, and probably something else. Do you know what glitter is? Do you remember what we said glitter is? It's shards of metal. And you don't want that digging into your armpits, because, you know, if you apply deodorant when there's some cuts there, it's probably not the best thing.
No, no one wants that. We'll be working diligently in the Slacker lab to get that.
Yeah, we
product
have
out.
our scientists in the lab. His name is Bunsen and Beaker.
The glitter pits are sadly temporary. me. Thank you, Beaker.
So come looking for that. Hopefully by Wine and Dine we'll have a prototype, and you guys can see it firsthand. Just say, hey guys,
We'll have a
raise
booth
your
at
arm.
the expo, so we'll be right next to the On Shoe Store.
Yeah, the
at
On Shoe
Merc.
store. Hopefully they're giving away free samples of shoes. Free on samples.
Free On samples, and then
Also free on samples too, because when that runs out in your car, especially in Texas in the summer, you need free on.
yeah.
You guys that live in colder climates, probably not as important. But here, as we are diligently running this half marathon, as you can tell right now, we like free on and free on samples.
Greetings, runners. M to the Kellsie here with your mid-run update. Right now, I am holding it down at Slacker Base, making sure no stray tauntauns or anything come try to take our fuel. It's getting warm, guys. It's getting real warm. It's gotta be in the 80s. There's a breeze, still no clouds, as more and more spectators show up and watch us do our thing, helping raise awareness for Kelsey's Krew, not affiliated with this Kellsie. But things are going well. We're feeling really good. Like I said, traffic is getting up there a little bit. A few more cars, more people, more dogs. But yeah, that's kind of it from Slacker Base. Just wanted to update you guys with the mid-run update.
We're about, we just hit the 2 hour, 18-minute mark at recent runDisney half marathon events. I would have crossed the finish line about 20 minutes ago. Would be happily clanging my way to the buses with my runDisney box lunch in tow to get in at least an hour-long nap before my watch alerts me that Jar Oxen Spoon has crossed the finish line, indicating I have at least another 45 minutes to an hour to nap peacefully
Of quiet time.
before he raises me from that sleep to immediately go to the parks, because Jar Oxen Spoon cannot be on property without doing something at all times.
Sidebar, my arm is tired and I've run 2 marathons and lots of half marathons with this. What is wrong with me? Convid fluffies.
Very good, very good.
Pace 20 minutes.
Nice.
Yes.
I think that was a 19-minute mile.
Yes, campaign mile, slow and steady, just like the campaign.
Thanks for inspiring us.
Caught up to us.
So as we wrap up the campaign mile, just want to remind all of you viewers to hashtag Vote Krew 2020 on all your tweets and Instagrams. We'll make this a national campaign for a neighborhood election. Thank you. Tiki, 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 tiki.
Let's go watch the Tiki Room. Get a Dole Whip also.
The one and only Marv and Dovey. Gonna be lots of thoughts and feelings on this mile. The Marv Mile is here. Been looking forward to this one all race. Get you a topo, Dovey. Have an extra topo today while you watch.
Ooh, look at that label.
It's 125 years of delivering high quality mineral water from Monterrey, Mexico to your mouth. Remember, viewers, when you're tackling something as stupendous as the roll out of bed half marathon, intermittent fueling is key. We've been trying to stress that for years on this channel. We practice what we preach, and no way to kick off the Marv Mile better than with a glazed donut. Well, maybe a No Way Jose would be better, but this will have to do.
Yeah, and this is a perfect way to show that we are runners without limits. HJ and Jen. This is how you fuel and you run with the donut. You just do it. We have no limits. Try it. You can do it.
You'll like it.
Believe in yourself. You have no limits.
Go find your awesome.
I think we found it.
All right, guys, let's do this.
MK, you're looking good. Sporting the Marv shirt.
Thanks.
Talk about meeting Marv and what you can expect. Here's to that amazing morning when Jar Oxen Spoon and I turned a corner only to see the Marv edition Donald Duck character stop.
Feel good. Ready to go. Ready to finish this strong.
Woo!
Huh?
Hot? All right.
Yep.
Marv Mile, super success. That was as smooth as a Jose, No Way Jose. Yeah, something like that. Shout out Marv. Got my Jacksonville Super Bowl 39 shirt on. Hope everything's good in Jacksonville. On to the next mile. No, this is not what you think it is. We are raising money though, so no, this is my Johnny Weir costume because we've made it to Skates to Sneakers sponsored mile. Our friend Beth, she's been on the channel. She was at Storytime with JCrowes. From what I know, and I'll just make up the rest, junior world champion figure skating duo who are transitioning to running, and in particular running with characters. and runDisney. I think 25% of that is true, like most things on this channel. So we've got our figure skating crew, and we are going to make the Beth Mile a magic mile for our friends in Rhode Island. And if you watch the channel, you'll know that Beth has one of the best lines in canon history. Jar Rocks and Spoon approves.
Yes. Watch Slacker Symposium, Disney Food Blog Table Service Throwdown. One of the volumes, I can't remember which one, but she has a great line comparing Olive Garden to a beloved Disney restaurant.
And Jar Rocks and Spoon would have spewed coffee all over the place if he'd been drinking coffee when that line was spoken. So here it is, the Beth Mile. There may be some triple Lutzes.
Triple axles.
There might be some triple axles.
Femchenko.
And there may be some Scott Hamilton
Backflips.
style commentating.
Yeah.
So without further ado, the Beth, go follow them on Insta, Skates to Sneakers. Watch their YouTube channels after you watch ours first.
JCrowes getting set, getting ready to do this. Just stretching it out. Oh, what just happened? What just happened?
Why? Why?
This could be a career-ending injury. Let's see if he can hobble on to the rest of that.
All right. That wasn't acting. I barely could stand back up.
Right now, Olive Garden is doing that special with the buy one meal, take it home for later.
That's a great deal.
It's a lot of pasta.
It's a lot of pasta.
Isn't their lasagna kind of famous?
Look at that. Look at that spin. Let's see if the JCrowes can pull up a triple Lutz, triple axle. Maybe a combo move happening here.
Switch directions. That's higher level of difficulty.
Oh yeah. Judges, give that a 10 out of 20.
Reached 2020 runDisney marathon level heat here in the storybook capital of America. It's pretty draining, to be honest. We picked the park in Abilene with the least amount of shade possible, all because it had a 1 mile loop so that we can make our costume changes and endorsements. You can see where our priorities lie, viewer. Tried a triple Lutz with no skates on. It was really just a awkward 360. Can't imagine 3 rotations in the air and landing on a razor blade. I don't know how that's done. Maybe one day Skates and Sneakers can enlighten me.
What an amazing routine
That was nice.
by the one and only Kellsie.
Oh, yeah.
Jess D with her opening routine.
Jody, a former junior world champion.
Oh,
Roses, throw them at
Yes.
and my teddy bears.
Yes.
very smooth transitions, lovely landings, and a very nice ending.
Yes. This Junior Ice Skating Championships edition, sponsored mile of the very long titled half marathon we're running today, was a success. Yes?
Yeah,
Yeah?
definitely.
Yeah. Jez, feel good about it?
Yeah.
I've noticed the enthusiasm level starting to wane a little. Mile 2 and 3 were kind of like a party, much like the corrals at runDisney. You see those same faces around mile 10, 11, 12. The party is over, the pain has started, people are yearning for the finish line. I think that's kind of where we're at. But we've got some amazing sponsors coming up, so stay tuned.
I hardly ever drink sodas. I think the only time I drink sodas are when I'm at Disney World, but this is Disney World adjacent. Sorry I didn't get to join you guys on the Tonya Harding Mile. This mile is sponsored by someone who is here. M to the Kellsie. Why am I dressed in this Japanese garb? Well, tell the story, origin story.
Origin story for the M to the Kellsie friendship began in Hendrick Health Club, Studio One. Some of you may or may not know, I am a certified Les Mills instructor. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I found my way to an amazing program called Body Combat. And when you teach Body Combat at Hendrick Health Club, you will, on Wednesdays, have an amazing ninja in the front row, mirroring your moves and your intensity. And that ninja would be our friend of the channel, part of the Fab Five, M to the Kellsie. Thank you for sponsoring this amazing event. Groundbreaking, will probably become an annual thing here in the storybook capital of America. So this mile will be dedicated to not just M to the K, but also Body Combat.
Vote Krew 2020.
MK is sitting this lap out as she takes her turn at Slacker Base, which we just discovered that it has 0 proper running fuel, but like proper is subjective. For us, yeah, a donut hole is fine for me, and I just drank a little bit of soda, which I just said I don't usually drink any of. How many topos have you drank?
I've consumed 3 12-ounce bottles. M to the Kellsie has a 20-ouncer on ice waiting for me when I get back. That should be consumed pretty quickly.
Yep.
And I've eaten 1 glazed donut and 10 ounces of coffee.
I drank some coffee on my run to get supplies for the next mile. I've eaten a chocolate donut. Props to M to the Kellsie for supplying Slacker Base with some other supplies.
I have had 3/4 of a chocolate covered donut and a package of Little Welch's fruit snacks and some Fruit Loops, some animal crackers, and some Starbursts.
Were the animal crackers in your soup?
No, they weren't in my soup. I wish they were monkeys and rabbits loop de loop.
So we found the one bit of shade in this entire park. It's just a flat wasteland of field except for this beautiful mesquite tree.
See, look at all that field.
We want to run like Cousin Mose along the field.
So we are here in the shade to teach Jarox and Spoon a couple body combat combinations. Yes, he's in the appropriate fighting stance. So we're gonna be right foot forward. Well, sorry, I am a Les Mills instructor, so we're
you're gonna
right foot forward. Very good.
Follow along, viewers.
Yes, please get off the couch and so guard up. Your face is too pretty to get hit. We're going to do it slow and then we're going to speed it up. All right, so we're going to jab, cross. So your jab comes back. Then we're going to decoy, and then we're going to decoy back, and then we're going to step roundhouse. And you're going to step with your right foot, and kick with your left. Let's try it all together slow.
like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's why we call it karate dancing, because it usually is in an 8-count measure. Can you speed it up? Here's your cadence. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Tiger!
And that is why Jared does not go to the karate dancing classes. Punch for lunch.
Well, I can suck him.
Mike Tyson.
Who's this mile for? Donated, sponsored by.
So this one is gonna be one of our favorite miles, I think. How is your pink drink?
It's delightful. I splurged on it.
Mine's gluten-free.
It's dairy-free too.
Beep boop beep.
Boom, baby!
Kimberly, thanks for sponsoring the Kellsie Hope Fund. Very long titled half marathon that we're running today. We know that when we talk about Kimberly, we're not talking singularly. We're talking about a whole household of cast of characters. So we wanted to say hi to Mama and Mr. James.
Mr. James.
We're running this mile for you guys. It is hot out here in the storybook capital of America.
It's almost as hot as this race. This race was like one of the most humid races ever in Florida. But I cropped myself out and Kimberly, but have Miss Kathy and Mr. James here. So
thank you guys for the sponsorship, but more importantly for your friendship and for your amazing videos and other content. Bell 898 approved?
Approved.
All right, well,
Like
here,
our pink drinks.
this mile's for you. I'm ready to put a bow on this thing.
boom, baby.
So let's enjoy another mile of the very long titled half marathon we're running today.
One Kimberly story. We got many. All of us have hung out with her many times via Zoom, whether it's story time with JCrowes. She will be part of the cast again, as all of us in this video, plus Lynns Reed, plus other special guests that you may want to join us for. But also hanging out in the park with her. Me and JCrowes, we're anti WDW Space Mountain, but we'll ride it with Kimberly. We'll ride it for Kimberly.
Yeah.
When we rode it, it was Halloween party.
Yes.
2019. She needed a ride buddy, so we did. And we're like, oh, it's not that bad. So, but then Villains party. Me and her did the Villains party, and it felt like a long ride. It's a little worse, but you know, if you need a ride buddy for Space Mountain, Kim, the Slackers are here for you.
Yeah, anytime. And my back feels a little like it feels when I get off of Space Mountain, but not that time with Kimberly. There's something magical in the air that special Halloween night.
The ice cream man. I have to say, if he stops, I'm getting something. Yes.
I don't know about you guys, but this mile has been the most precious and adorable mile that we've done of the 10. We're about to hit mile 11. I don't know about you guys, but whew, it's been magical.
Woohoo! Boom, baby! JCrowes and the LCrowes with the Disney dogs.
This one is a Sith Lord, if you couldn't tell.
That's great.
And I, as her human, will let you know she is strong with the dark side of the Force. Aloha, viewers. Welcome to. We are dedicating would mean that we are doing something. This mile was sponsored by our dear friends Billy and Jody, who, if the Convid 20 weren't raging right now, would probably be on a beach in Maui.
Who are Billy and Jody?
Billy and Jody are the amazing parents of one of the core four, Lynns Reed, and we met Billy at the Marathon 5K. He was dressed as Sully and she was dressed as Boo, and it's an amazing moment to walk upon that.
Man.
And he helped me eat a lot of Cheetos, if I remember right, from my KFC bucket. You okay, Jared?
I think so.
We're at mile 11. It's really hot. Jared is gonna sit this mile out, but that doesn't mean he doesn't honor Billy and Jody.
Hi, Billy and Jody.
Yes, so this mile's for you, and it is for the great state of Hawaii, which we all love and adore, and hope to get invited to soon. So
all right, guys, I'm gonna send you out on this mile. Do the best to honor Billy and Jody. Talk about your Star Wars books and any Middle Eastern cuisine. They like Spice Road Table. That was when I first met Jody. Was at Spice Road Table. I had some stewed chicken, and we had some baklava and some other things. My face probably looks weird with this mask on.
It does.
Yeah. So see you guys later. Have fun. It's hot.
Woo, we're trucking along, knocking this mile out. Topo Chico helping get me through it. Thanks him to the Kellsie. Got me the 20 ouncer. I need every ounce. Couldn't do it without the sponsors.
Nope.
Or the volunteers.
That's right.
My cast of characters here.
It was beautiful when we started.
Beautiful day, lots of runners.
A little cool.
This place is cleared out, except for crazy people. So
I will say, we've introduced some clouds into the sky.
Yeah.
got some fluffies.
Just like us.
Just like we have fluffies. Proud that we rolled out of bed and knocked this thing out. Want to re-thank everybody who donated to Kellsie's Hope Fund. Amazing outpouring of generosity. It's genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Amazed. I cannot believe we raised that much money for them. So great job, way to come through. This was pretty fun. I hope you all enjoy watching it. But stay tuned, because we got 1 mile to go and one super amazing sponsor to announce.
Thanks, friend.
Doc the Spoon here, reporting from Slacker Camp. I bought these donuts like 5 hours ago, more than 5 hours ago. They're still warm, but they've been sitting in the sun. But you know, do I care? Not really. I hope they're doing well now. I don't know if I can see them anywhere. They went the opposite way, so we'll see. We'll catch up to them right now. Melakalikimaka!
And that, viewers, is how you complete the Maui Mile. Sponsored by Billy and Jody. Endorsement implied. Shalom, viewers.
L'chaim.
And welcome to the final mile, the final stretch, sponsored by our dear friend and part of the Core 4, Lynns Reed. We know and love her. My day was completely made just saying her name. We're just gonna do this last mile in honor of all the thoughts and feelings that stir up when you think about the joyfulness of Lynns Reed, a person we met on the internet who turned out not to be creepy. That picture sums it up pretty perfectly. Jared, I know you have some thoughts and feelings and you want to say more.
The thing over my face smells a little weird, and I'm pretty sure I washed it. That's something that Lynns would say. She would say more when it piques her interest. So, as the West Coast Slacker correspondent, anyone in this that watches this channel knows that she is the most popular person on this channel. Will know that all the joy is sparked just because she's there, and I probably look really weird talking through this. So, thank you for your generosity, Miss Lynns Reed, as we make this our best mile yet. It's probably look like a gag thing.
Kind of does. It's a little creepy looking. So, like Jarks and Spoon said, dance how you feel, viewers, because we're not a monster.
I have a soul.
To cap off this very long titled half marathon benefiting Kellsie's Hope Fund, we're going to talk about our dear friend Lynns Reed. The first time I met Lynns Reed, I showed up to Marathon Weekend Expo, and Jared had already arrived and met up with Lindsay and Billy. And so I came in and may or may not have skipped some people in the line to stand with them in the auspice that I was getting a beer at one of that little beer thing they put there at the overflow line. I came up, never met her, talked to her through the intrawebs. I just kind of stood there and smiled because you know, what are you supposed to? And she gave me a huge hug and said, we got a hug. And
Bring it in,
which I did, because we weren't battling midichlorians back then. And she's been a dear friend ever since. And I got to socialize with Billy for a while too.
In honor of Lynns Reed, we are traveling this mile with a box of donuts. Hello! And I'm gonna eat my third donut of this race, because you gotta fuel properly. First time we interacted with Lynns, she commented on a video. At that point, it was the longest video we've ever uploaded. Link above. And then she commented on other things, and then like she interacted on the Instagrams. I was like, okay, she looks pretty funny, so I'll follow her back. And so, and then she ended up being the client on Dopey Training for Slackers, Volume 6.
First client, Q&A.
And then, of course, we had a lot of food things in common. It's probably not the safest thing that both of us did, but we both decided to pretty much spend all day at Disney World together. have not met at all. Link above. And now, here we are. Open clap. It's hot, guys. It's hot. I'm in the shade. Justin's like, let's get this over with. Lynns, we're gonna get some corn dogs after this. Are you up for it? In honor of Lynns, we're gonna get some mini corn dogs. Almost at 13. Staying strong, guys. Wink, wink. Oh. Gibson. All right, JCrowes, you completed the 2020 JCrowes Slacker Run Disney 2021 Dopey ChallengePro-Am half marathon race for a cause, benefiting Kellsie's Hope Foundation and the JCrowes, member of Kelsey's crew. How do you feel?
I'm exhilarated, I'm humbled, and my stomach's a little upset from eating donuts throughout.
That's quite all right. You made it.
Made it 13.1. Posting a picture of the mileage and the blazing pace here. Final thoughts and feelings. I just want to thank everybody for sponsoring Kelsey's Hope Fund. Amazing job raising the money. Amazing job to the Slackers for running this thing with me. It was a fun day. I'm pretty tired now. Jodi, she may need to be resuscitated back there.
Carried back to my house.
May or may not be able to use the gas pedal appropriately because my feet are a little hurt, but great job, great race. I feel like we danced how we felt, which was important, and keep slacking. You want to sign us out there? You want me to sign us out? On behalf of Kelsey's crew, the Slackers, and this amazingly long titled half marathon, like, subscribe, and please tell your mom about this.